new Welcome Center here at Trinity High School. I'm with James Torra, the Director of Admissions. Let me just begin by saying, wow, I mean, this is just such a presence the minute you walk in, and that is exactly the intention that you wanted to have, a place for meeting and talk about how this all came about.
Absolutely. This is one of our many projects that we were able to do over the summer. All student-based, all student-benefited, and this is one of those things that it's just wonderful to see it play out every single day, whether it's shadow guests and their families that are arriving here to get them started off with their visit, parent meetings that we host on a regular basis to help welcome them and make them feel comfortable, or alumni events. It's turned into a true welcome center here at the front of our campus.
Trinity's kind of a place of first, you know, one of the first to have this house system and block scheduling, which we'll get into later.
Sure.
But how does that help a young man kind of grow and go off to college? Because that's done with purpose here.
Yeah, absolutely. What we're trying to do is personalize that experience. And we've never been afraid to change when it benefits the student. And that's what we're trying to do. When you get students coming in from all these different places and trying to find a home here at Trinity, we want to make sure they feel comfortable, we find the right academic fit for them, they find connections in the house system. Those are all things that we did to benefit the student, and it's coming to fruition now.
We are stepping into the STEM lab. This is an engineering design class, and James, I think a really good place to kind of pull back the curtain on what academics are like at Trinity.
Absolutely. I tell these guys all the time I am jealous of the opportunities that they have. And it is really fun to watch how they are learning. They are learning differently, which is good. They are learning by doing. They're learning problem-solving skills, critical thinking skills. They are learning in a different way, which is good, especially for teenage boys.
Talk a little bit about what it's like to learn here. You have this block scheduling, and that really allows for some freedom in the day.
Absolutely. With the block, it is a little bit longer class, and that frees up our teachers. They're able to do things differently. Our students are able to spend time learning. A lot of group work, a lot of projects. There's students all over the campus. There was a physics class racing cars down a courtyard the other day, timing things. There's STEM classes and aerospace classes that launch rockets. These guys right now are reverse engineering puzzles from scratch. Again, they're learning differently and learning by doing.
And that's helping the teachers kind of prepare these guys for the future. How?
Absolutely. When they're doing these things, they're going through and coming up with ideas, and along the way, their projects and their ideas might fail. So then they have to go back to the drawing board. They're developing those key skills that are going to help them for success in the future.
We've stepped into the TTV studio, and James, this has really kind of transformed the way you all look at communications here, how you're preparing the next generation. Talk about how this has all changed with the times.
Yeah, absolutely. In this TTV studio, there's everything from broadcast journalism type things, video production. Now we've added another layer with this digital communications team that helps run the big video board. And what's really neat is it's the students that are doing it. They're getting real life experience here, well as high school students running that board during games.
Talk about, take us into what happens, because we see the video board and we think, oh, it looks great, but what's happening behind the scenes is the true learning opportunity. They're up here. What is everybody doing behind us here?
Yeah, on top of the students that are out running the cameras, you have some that are controlling what the mounted camera does and how it moves and zooms, one that's controlling which camera is being shown, one that does instant replay during the games, and some that control the graphics.
This is like an ESPN studio. This is something that you would learn already at college, but you guys are doing it now.
Absolutely, and that's what another benefit of that block schedule is. These students have time to explore things that they have that interest in, and this has expanded that digital communications offering, and it's just allowing these students to, like you said, get real life experience.
All right, well, James, thank you so much for showing us all around.
Yeah.
So to learn more about the upcoming open house or to schedule a shadow or all the details at trinityrocks.com.